Okay, I've been getting some questions on how to do the two-rail read kicks when balls are not over the hole. They're not that hard to do. They're no harder than hitting the ball when it's over the hole. It's just reading it correctly. But what I wanted to do was set up a scenario in a game instead of just setting up a kick shot. Let's hook our opponent who's going to shoot the 8 ball. Let's hook them by putting the cue ball behind the 1 ball off the 3 ball. Now these things come up a lot in games, but people, they don't even see them. They see it, but they don't see that. Now look what your opponent's looking at. Well, I happen to be my own opponent today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here was the other question I had on YouTube is, everybody always likes to shoot when the ball's over the hole. Seems like that's all people ever do when they show a diamond shot. Ball's over the hole, over the hole, over the hole. But when you're playing, balls are not over the hole 80% of the time, but you got to hit them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to be the person that got hooked. If I was shooting for this diamond, because this is where the 8 is, it's right here. This is the diamond. I'm put chalk there for you so you can see it. There's the center table. This would be 0 on my count. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're not even near the ball yet, are we?
Mm.
So 5, 5 looks like where the cue ball's at. Look at that. There's a diamond right here. In case you didn't know that. Literally speaking, ask any billiard player and they'll tell you there's a diamond right there. But they don't have any pockets on the table, so they read these all the time. We're on the 5, 5. But we got to hit the 8 ball. Now we've switched sides. Now we're the person that got hooked. Well, the 3 ball kind of got somewhat in the way. I don't want to do 1 rail bank. It's too easy. But I'm going to do the count again for you. This is always 0 wherever the ball is. If the ball was here, that would be 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Now, I'm going to show you how I would read this to shoot this. If I was shooting this into pocket, I would be hitting on 5, 5 on a normal day with top right spin. I'd be hitting about right here. But because my table plays short, if I was going to go for that pocket, I would move it over all the way to 3 because my table's playing that long right now. Okay, if I shoot this right here, I'll probably put the cue ball in the hole. We don't want to go in the hole. We want to hit the 8. So this would be where the ball would be because we counted 0 from this diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. But because my table plays short or long, which means my ball would come in on this side, I have to move the cue ball more towards that corner. So I'm going to hit it at about 3.5 with top right. I'm going to try to make the 8 in the corner.
Wow.
Now you do that in the game, I guarantee you, keep the camera going.
I am.
I guarantee you that people will never forget that. And it's not that hard to do if you practice them. I'm telling you, it's not. It just takes the confidence to take the time to go through it. If you were hooked up here and you wanted to put the ball over here, let's just say the 8 ball did stop over the hole, this now would be 0. Wherever this ball is 0. I don't care where you put it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we came back to 5 again because I moved the cue ball up here, but you notice where 5, 5 is. It's way on this side of the cue ball. No good. Don't ever do that. Always stay on the side of the table that you're shooting the ball towards. Don't ever read it from here. Yes, you can parallel shift it, but I'm going to give you a better read. Take your 4-4 read like this. Do never put your stick down, but you can do this. That's your read. Right here. Now, if you're going to shoot this to make it in the corner from here, let's just say the 1 ball was there. I don't think that ball will be in my way. Remember, my table plays too long. If I shoot this, my ball will come in over here. So I have to move it up here. There's a good chance I'll hit that 8 ball. Okay. Even though I didn't make it, if I was hooked, you'd rather give your opponent this shot on the table than ball in hand, because at least they don't have an out. They have to play it out.
Wow.
I missed that ball by a hair.
I know.
You're talking about that much different to hitting the ball. It does not matter where the ball is, this works. Once you learn how that table plays. You ever watch a pro warm up? They will bank and bank and bank and bank on that table to be sure that day, on that time that they're playing, that table's playing the way they know it's playing so they can make those kind of shots.
That was great.